We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Oh wait, that's you.
We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
I hope it doesn't pick up our crunching. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Susie. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Or man. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I'm just waiting to eat it. I have it in my cheek. I never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing.
What's that song? Do your thing.
Now you even have to ask what time it is. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. I told you. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now?
No.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
All president? You sound pretty confident for... You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. That I might see. Well, let's read it then.
Do I read it? Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. I was gonna tell her. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Is she okay?
So what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That was me.
It's okay.
There you go.
It's okay.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I don't know why I'm not.
An epiphany? By Jin.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was funny.
Yuri, right? As Yuri reads a poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Eh? What was that?
Huh? Did I say that out loud?
I mean, we're asking for critique.
She's stupid.
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. No, she had a big ass mouth.
He's going to hate me.
I'm just kidding. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Why is she crying? Like that was a compliment. Eh? Why are we thinking? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes...
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. I went kind of like bitchy. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant, ew.
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. And it's broke again.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together.
Do you know what this means?
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
You have to go to everyone?
I know, could we skip the minutes? You can be a little biased though.
Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Oh wait, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? You okay? Please do. Oh, please do. No, please.
No, it's please do.
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. What? I did so good. Oh. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Think you could read that?
I'll read it.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe.
Calm.
Oh, it's a semicolon. I was like, what is that? Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
So deep. Yuri, I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
She watching me through the camera. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Quick! Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Oh!
Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into
Are you into ghost Yuri?
Hoo-hoo? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sue.
It's about me! You don't see my purple hair? Really? I must have totally missed the point, idiot.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell us a story or paint a picture. Okay, sorry. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
She's gonna kill us.
That way.
Why'd you skip to like a country?
I'm speaking Southern. I hadn't even thought about that.
In Japan?
It's called migration. That's immigration. That's impressive.
Where'd the accent go?
That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. She's so annoying. Could you take a compliment? Yours was impressive too, so. Nah. Nor. Wait, British? If anything, you learn her. I mean, you read her.
I can't do British.
I didn't tell you to do British. You do whatever you want.
Okay, wait.
I'm just saying, if nobody dies within the next 20 minutes.
I wish I could do a New York accent. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Please don't spit.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this.
When she leans in and kisses us.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
Keep doing my best for you, Susie.
Me too. Please! Oh my god!
Super scared.
No, but...
I'm not. Okay, what happens if you click skip?
What was it? We have to choose.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so then here we can skip.
Yeah, I skip all this stuff. I was not gonna skip.
This is a good poem, Susie.
I just want to
Are you sure it's your first time? It's you're Susie. It's a cowboy accent. Go. Ready to go fast.
Of course. It's not that good. I'm not the kind of guy who'll be writing poems in this spare time. Why am I singing?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it. Seriously. That you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm saying the pop room.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Susie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much of this means to her and all.
Yeah, I want to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! No, it's not like a horse. Like a horse. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
It shows. I'll read it. We'll see about that.
That's so good!
I know. Okay.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for me, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Bitches be like, oh my god, slam poetry, that's for me.
Why can't we decide like to tell them it's good about it? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. Oh, that was a country plus, bitch. I kinda snapped.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Aw, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I'm turning into like...
Okay, hurry!
That's okay.
Susie, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh. What?
Are you so good at that? What you expect? What you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort.
You're not a writer. You're a writer because you're a cowboy.
We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Ah!
Ooh, painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, so each your own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly,
Ew.
Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Flop.
0 stars. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just kidding. Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Come on!
I guess that's everyone.
You went from country to...
I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh.
Italian country.
Yeah. That was good.
That was good. I spit everywhere. I hope no one saw that.
I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. I glitched. My eye landed on Yuri and Natsuki. Please come and kill each other. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As we read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly.
What's wrong with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say he's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Susie did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my
No,
life.
she shut her down!
I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Susie liked my poem too, you know.
Oh, we started a cat fight!
He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh? Please kill her! I'm shaking. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh. That's not... Wait, she's not country. That's not what I... You're just... Oh, they're gonna fight! Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Susie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
My throat. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Susie started
talking
growing.
about it.
Shall we
There's
go?
an elephant in the room. I mean, what are we gonna talk about? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned there, as if they just noticed.
Ew, I spit.
Big boobs. Susie, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true.
Oh, I get
She
it.
started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Susie.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex meanings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Susie?
You're so aggressive, it's Miss Yuri.
Oh, well, she's mad.
Well?
Ooh, we snapped. Was that me?
Yes, in country.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Miss Yuri,
Obviously, she's dumb.
right?
Help me, Sayori. No, Yuri, yeah. Who's speaking? Natsuki. Wait. You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style
Or
is,
big or small someone's boobs are.
they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something real personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Ugh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists.
I could have Susie
I know. In the end, nobody is taking her side, as she should. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
So Yuri, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she comes up with the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki?
She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room.
What did you just say?
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that.
My boobies got exposed.
You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Susie. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one
About
thing
the
that Natsuki
boobs?
said, but my huge tits. About
my
you know,
triple F boobs.
I would never do anything so shameful. So.
You want to see them? Just kidding. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make it up for more than one person, okay? Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to
Finally.
leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Susie, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same
Oh my
thing.
god!
And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And I to myself with newfound determination.
Susie, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. So Yori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Yori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. So Yori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Atsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like this. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make offended you. Would you?
Phew! You know, Susie, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Sorry.
In country.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Save. No!
If we don't show up to school and someone is not dead. Wait, if we don't show up to school and someone is...
So that is the end of Doki Doki Literature Club Part 1. That was a lot of reading, and we still haven't refined our accents yet. But we'll eventually get there. In the comments below, tell us your favorite accent.
In the comments below, tell us your favorite character.
In the comments below, I left up a secret message. Tell me what that secret message is, and I'll give you a shout out. Your turn.
That's alright. In the comments below, tell me how good of an actor I am.
In the comments below, rate my pig 1 to 10.
In the comments below, tell us how big your tits are.
In the comments below,
in the comments below, tell us if this game is fun.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. This takes a long time to film and edit, and as I said before, we're both in college and our schedules don't really match up. That's a lie, but we just don't. Like, you can subscribe if you want to see more videos and get notified or whatever. Like this if you want, so I know if you want to see more videos. Okay, bye. You didn't say bye also. Bye!